Should you lie in your CV to get hired faster? Now, this is a topic that we're going to be tackling today. Now, a lot of people might feel the temptation to lie in their CV, maybe due to frustration of not getting hired, not getting feedback. So people think that, oh, let me do an alternative, let me lie in the CV. Who will know whether I've worked in organization X or organization Y, which is the complete wrong approach. And I'm going to be giving examples of how that can lead to a misrepresentation of what you're bringing on board. So number one, this leads to lack of trust. So when trust is broken, there is no way that recruiter will reconsider you. Because, okay, let's say this person has included information, has included skills, roles. They've completely matched it to what the job advert is looking for. But again, companies do background checks. So they will check, did person X work in organization Y? So if they find that to be false, that already has painted a bad picture about you. And remember also HRs, a lot of them are usually connected. So you find you find yourself having a bad reputation out of that one incident. Another thing, you might go to an interview. They will find out, even when they're interviewing you, the kinds of answers you're giving from what you gave in the CV, they'll realize this person lied. This person did not handle this role entirely. So number one, that's lack of trust. Number two, performance issues. So let's say, yes, you did lie in the CV. You included skills they were looking for, experiences they were looking for. But then now when it comes now to doing the job, you start failing at what you promised to deliver during the interview and when you are writing the CV. So the moment they see that, you won't even finish your probation period because they'll have noticed. Because the moment poor performance is easily detected because results will be expected and you will not be delivering the results. So it will lead to poor performance issues and that will affect your career because you'll now find yourself either job hopping or not even getting jobs. So that's number two. Number three, legal consequences. Now this also happens. So you find you indicated that you worked in company XYZ. Then when they're doing their background checks, they find the information to be false, that this person actually has never even worked in this organization. So when they're calling for the background checks, they're like, no, such a person with such a name has never worked here. So now the moment this person who was called by this HR finds out, okay, how come someone was claiming that they work in an organization? So they'll even accuse you of fraud because you indicated that you're an employee of that organization, yet you are not. So that could lead to legal repercussions. So that also should be avoided. So instead of lying in your CV, you can use the following alternative strategies. Strategy number one, tailor your CV to suit that specific advert. And by this, I don't mean you copy-paste what's in the advert and then you include. You use the transferable skills you've gained in your current workplace and then position it in a way that mirrors that specific advert. There is no need to lie. Because remember, the roles you've undertaken, you are the one who fully knows them from beginning to the end, how the process works, how everything flows. So it has to be attributed to what they're looking for. So the goal is to use your transferable skill set, transferable experiences that mirror that. If maybe you volunteered elsewhere, incorporate that in your CV, because that voluntary bit alone can also make you stand out from the rest. Strategy number two, consider entry-level positions. So especially if you don't have the experience, there's no need to lie that you have the experience. You can target entry-level positions where you get internships, because when you get that internship, you gain that experience. So that even exposes you as you're making future applications, you are now able to apply for experience level positions because you had prior exposure. But if you don't have that exposure and you end up lying, indicating that you have experience and then they figure out you lied, that's the complete wrong approach. So start out. You can still start out. There's nothing wrong with starting out. There are people who started their careers even while they're 35 because at the moment they wanted to transition maybe to a different career. So it's never too late to start out. So you can still opt for an entry-level position. You can even opt for a professional course because a lot of adverts are also looking for people who've done professional trainings, professional courses. So learning also is never ending. So also partake a professional course. It will also go a long way. Strategy number three, networking. You might not be what they were looking for, but because you connected with a certain recruiter, they were able to see your work, what you do, then they realized in the organization, their marketing is a bit low So maybe they might need someone who's good in marketing, someone who's done digital marketing, and they see this is something that you've done. So you are not even in their plan, but after seeing your work, they're like, okay, I think we need this person in our team. So networking also goes a long way. So go to LinkedIn, go to networking events. That will always go a long way. So to conclude, never lie. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, it's all a matter of connections. No, 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 no. You can never go wrong by being credible. That's why you'll see most applications indicating you must be a person with full integrity. Don't lie. It never goes well. For anyone who lies, it will never go well because you'll not get the right opportunity. Or you get that right opportunity, you might lie and then you end up hating that job. You end up performing poorly just because you lied in the initial stage of writing that CV and sending that application. So always be truthful. So at Corporate Staffing, we review CVs. So we'll be able to ensure your information comes out in a credible way. Yes, a third person gets to write it. But remember, we also have that conversation with you to get to find out what you've been doing. So we get to write it as you. So send in your CVs today, send in your LinkedIn profiles. We get to review them. We get to package you as experts and you get to stand out without lying. Thank you.